Hello everyone, welcome back to the Ironside cast. With me, Matt. You're on Pavlov's house. On the western front, strangely, so we're not actually in Stalingrad with Pavlov's house. We're somewhere in the west. That's good for the players. Represent the Western Allies today. We have Muro as the Americans for the commander. We have Rachel as the British Commonwealth for the commander. And Mano also as the United States without a commander. Represent the Germans, the opposing the Allies. We have Smokey straight like with Storm Tactics for the Waffen-SS. We have Lobo as the Wehrmacht without a commander. And we have Sammy Cadian. Rips for Cadia. Press F for respects for Cadia in the chat, in the comments if you miss Cadia. As the Waffen-SS without a commander. Let's see if that changes. I'm a big 40k buff, which is probably why I miss Cadia. The guard fell before the planet did. I'll miss it. Anyway. Looks like we have a command choice here from Rachel. I think this is command. No, this is airborne. Okay, roll parachute. This should be interesting. And Rua's going for mechanized, I think? I think that's mechanized. No, that's tank destroyer. Never mind. We have some interesting choices here from the Allies so far. This should be interesting. You know, the Americans have got into this trench here and are fighting against the Germans here. That's support from a British Sapper squad. British Sapper should be fairly accurate with their the Enfields. They have some good cover on their move by the looks of it for the Pioneers. The Americans still moving troops through this little destroyed suburb. You know, down here the Americans are also squaring up against the Waffen-SS. They're still bringing more troops out. Some Wallonians have been called forwards. And some more Volksgrenadiers as well as a Pack 36 is being requisitioned. Early AT gun can actually be somewhat useful against an allied player that might go for early vehicles. So if we have some British paratroopers arriving as well. So the British paratroopers here to support the American push. Or more like the Americans have arrived than the British paratroopers have been present for a while. So the unflashing was fighting the Americans up there. Americans are pushing up through here. Looks like we have a person that says Panzer on the field as well. Lots of American riflemen here. Trying to lay in a lot of fire. I think the Germans will not win that engagement in the long run. It's not a Kar-98s. More Sturmgrenadiers are arriving though to try and show up the front line, but the M1 Garands are really just hanging into them and killing a whole squad there. I don't think the Germans want to stay in that position for too long. This is it is medium range. The Americans are just having the advantage. Also the fact there's a lot of them. You don't want to deal with that many of them at once. The Wehrmacht's trying to hold up the center here. We have some urban fighting going on here between the Americans and the Waffen-SS on the southern flank. We have an American jeep supporting here. It's been hit by the Wehrmacht and the Waffen-SS. The British airborne are trying to fight back, but they're out in the open here. They don't have a lot of cover. They are fairly accurate though. Able to do some good shots there on the Volksgrenadier. Very small squads though, but they do take out the Volksgrenadier. Pack 36 is being rolled up. The Americans are retreating back there. Oh, that's not a good retreat path indeed. So they will get away safely. And up here, Kulwagner is trying to deal with the Americans. That's a lot of American infantry here. And they have a lot of cover to work with. The Kulwagner has to pull back, I think. That's got a good angle there, I guess. They got a few shots in. All the Americans need is a few lucky shots themselves. And the British can walk around. American team is trying around here, but it doesn't have that much room to maneuver in these courtyards. So garden districts here on these houses. The Wallonian troops are somewhat close. We also have some Sturmgrenadiers. Goodbye, it's a tank rifle grenade. American 30 caliber machine gun trying to sit up behind some sandbags. But the Wallonians are gonna throw a grenade there, I imagine. Yep, egg grenade going out. Impact grenade on that. The Germans have suffered some heavy losses. The Wallonians have to pull back there. Sturmgrenadiers have to prepare their own retreat. And they need to be quick. That machine gun is setting up. Really, they're trying to move into another building. And trying to retreat out the other door. And then he just needs to make a run for it, I feel. They're throwing a grenade inside the building first. And the grenade does not save them. There's a probably machine gun to cover the area. But the Allies still have the upper hand in territory. Kulwagner tries to advance again. Americans have brought more equipment, including a 30 caliber machine gun. The Waffen says are bringing up more infantry. They also have 40 HQ back here. It's just some old destroyed howitzers by the looks of it. We also have a Boy's 80 rifle on the Sabers early. Will help to deal with any German vehicles that might show up. American 30 comes up inside the structure. Having a firefight with the Germans. American might be getting mowed down there by the Storm Pioneer. But the Storm Pioneers might not want to stay in that structure for too long anymore. And now we're going in. Storm Pioneers need to pull back. Gunners are started there on the Jeep, and the Jeep gets cleared out. MG-34 doing its best to hold this little street. As the Wehrmacht will set up their own machine gun here. This is not an MG-34. They can cover a lot of ground with those machine guns. So the Germans are launching an assault here on the northern flank. Americans trying to set up with an aid station. So far succeeded. That is still a lot of American riflemen in this area. Spinning a grenade being thrown there. Doesn't hit too much. I don't know why I called it fragmentation, Steve, a splintering. Oh, it's because this called a splintering grenade. I guess I am just psychic or something, or I just remember that in the back of my brain. Because I've not actually looked at the name of the splintering grenade for ages. But yes, it is a splintering grenade that the Sturm Grenadiers can use. It's essentially a normal German steel hand grenade, but it has like a fragmentation sleeve rolled around it to increase its, well, you know, fragmentation. MB-34 armed the Wallonians are assaulting here. Because the submachine guns will be able to get the work done there, and that machine gun has to get out of there. But nope, too late. The Wallonians cleared out. We do have some 28th infantry with shotguns that they're available, which should be pretty good in close quarters engagements. Let's see what happens here. They're sitting up behind this little blitz quick. Let's see if these shotguns will work out. Killing a model there. Tossing a grenade. What's the effect? Oh! Instagram kills them! Oh! That sucks. Strategy gets burned out. Whereas paratroopers are now armed with Vickers Ks, or a Vickers K. It's like a British MG-42. So the Germans have picked the commander. It's going to be infantry. The lieutenant is overseeing the front line directly. The infantry commander for the Wehrmacht, when they go infantry commanders, infantry division is actually really good at the front line. They can fight very well in the front line and keep your men's spirits up, as you probably would expect from an infantry commander. And the Americans in this flank have picked the commander. It's going to be mechanized. That is indeed mechanized. I recognize that symbol. Meanwhile, the Waffen are trying to dig in. They have a 4 HQ they can operate from. But the British paratroopers are still holding the center here, and that's going to make it very difficult for the Germans to advance. Because British paratroopers are really damn good at what they do. Very high quality infantry, but very expensive. And we have here an assault team and a fire team. Fire team is equipped with the Vickers K. They got some good flanking shots here. They're suppressing the lieutenant. Has to get out of there. He's trying to call an artillery strike of some kind. But he does not have a lot of cover to work with, I think. Yeah, he's getting mowed down. Yeah, and he gets killed. Huge loss there for the Wehrmacht. Looks like the Germans are trying to turn this into a forward HQ to operate from. Looks like the Brits are going to try and prevent that. They're going to try and rush up to with gammon bombs, I imagine. 5 minutes going out. Does not suppress them, though. They're getting close. They're clearing out their Aufklar. That's a gammon bomb. Does not hit the structure, though. Mura suffered a heavy losses still on that flank. Stuart tank is now rolling up. The Wallonians have secured this part of the urban environment. Not good for the Americans, but the Americans are starting to get into light vehicles. Stuart tank is now present. The Germans do not have a lot of AT equipment, actually. They do have a Pack 40 being rolled up. But the Wallonians lack any AT equipment on them. They do have Panzerknackers. They have to get very close to use that. So we have some Sturm Grenadiers also moving up with Panzerfausts. Tank is also being rolled up. Stuart has to be very cautious here. Stuart has to pull back quick. Because they know that pack is there. Smoke has been popped. Panzerfaust also go off. They're looking good for the Americans. They've suffered heavy losses there. But on the northern flank, the Americans also being very efficient up here. Some common units in an armored half-track. Germans are lacking AT equipment. They do have Panzerfaust available, and they do have a Panzerjäger coming up. But the Americans are firmly dug in this shelled-out suburb area. Or residential area, rather. You know, the British are preparing for more troops. They are bringing in the Valentine tank to support and supplement. So it's airdropping in some supplies. Greyhound now assaulting on the southern flank. They're not that much afraid of the Wallonians, because the Wallonians need to get very close with anti-tank equipment. They only have Panzerknackers available. There's also an American captain on the field here. Still with an invisible gun, apparently. Invisible gun. And the Greyhound can swap between using its main gun or a 50 caliber on top. So it can decide what it wants to deal with. So we have some Stormtroopers on the field there. But Stormtroopers also lack anti-tank capabilities. They do have a Panzergrenadier themselves, but they need to get close to use that. They are fully equipped with Sturmgewehrs too, so that's a lot of machine automatic fire, but the Greyhound can just ignore most of that. So we have a Panzer IV F1 up in the center here, but the Valentine is present. And the Valentine should be able to actually fight that if it can penetrate, but the F1 penetrates first. So the Valentine wants to back off at that. Type 36 is also present to support. Oh, high explosive there destroys a paratrooper squad. Packhouse has been rolled here by the Royal Engineers, probably what was airdropped in. British Stray K team is also opening fire here just to provide a little bit of covering fire. MG42 armed squad here with the Grenadiers, 100 rounds because they're playing as infantry division. Be a damn good upgrade. The Americans are trying to secure the ground down here, so the Greyhound got taken out. That's bad. It's going to allow the Wallonians to overrun this American captain, I think. The captain's moved. I think the Germans can guess where he is. Yeah, they're throwing Gabaldon out, and they know exactly where he's hiding. That's going to allow the MP-34 armed squad to take them out. A lot of close quarters combat here, which is not looking that good for the Americans, but they do have a 28th squad that's managed to sneak behind them. Can they infiltrate? I'm not sure how they got back there. Be very careful though, they will get spotted. I think they might just miss each other. Yeah. That could change very quickly. The Germans are trying to assault the people with some Hitler Youth. Coming in here to try to hold them at bay, throwing out some grenades. They're being suppressed by all the machine gun fire. Germans do have a very good position there for machine guns. 20th is still just waiting. The southern flank is once again in German hands. They control this residential area. They're bringing up a lot of automatic weapons. Paratroopers being called in. Community is having a long drawn-out firefight here. They don't want to stick there for too long though. The Americans do keep it in first aid station nearby, so they can operate actually 2 first aid stations. They intended on keeping in this area for a while. But they're trying to get around here. They can threaten the German base area. I think the Germans have been prepared for suddenly there being Americans behind the flank. Throwing a satchel charge. But they know there's a MG42 in there, so they're throwing a grenade. Oh, they cleared it out. That was a concussion grenade, I think. Oh, that's just the pineapple. It was it a concussion? It might have been a concussion. But then the Sturmgewehrs slowed them down. But they do clear up the machine gun there. But those Sturmgewehrs are lethal. I don't know if Germans have to worry about that the Americans can somehow just appear back here. They have to really worry more about that. The Brits are trying to hold the line against this Panzer IV F1. Heck also is doing his best to try and just clear out support units, while the Valentine is trying to have a drawn-out duel here. Valentine does have a decent gun, but so far the Panzer IV is holding up. Oh, another paratrooper squad gets smoked down. F1 is being used very well here to deal with infantry squads. The Packard's has got a good shot in now. F1 is still holding up. Oh, Packard's got cleared out. The British are suffering heavy losses. Not looking good for the paratroopers. So the Germans are preparing to advance again. American officers trying to hold the line. And the Germans are pushing on an open flank with a Sturm Grenadier sling layered smoke. Good to see, allows them to get closer. The Americans themselves trying to do an assault, but a grenade comes their way from the Volksgrenadiers, who have been equipped with Sturmgewehrs. Laying down a lot more automatic fire. Smokey found a bug evidently. It's the fact that one of the models is somewhere else. Oh, yeah, I can see that. That's awkward. That might actually be a vanilla bug, so that might not be something the models can fix. Looks like the Americans are still fighting over this urban area. The Germans have pushed them a little bit further back. The Wehrmacht is still holding strong, moving up from trench to trench by the looks of it. The Lieutenant is leading the way. They're getting away to the British paratroopers across from them. F1 pushes out to try and deal with the Valentine again. Ooh, mortar hits the Lieutenant. Oh, good shot there from the Valentine, managed to penetrate. If the Valentine penetrates, it does a fair amount of damage because there's a pretty decent gun for its size. Maxwell's run being loaded. Almost takes out the Pack 36 crew. Pack 36 has been cleared. Very few threats here now to the Valentine. Also the Wehrmacht to pull back. And they can repair quickly thanks to their forward HQ here. Valentine knows where to fire, I think. There's also a light infantry gun nearby. Smoke cans being loaded to try and give it by itself some time. Also force the Valentine closer, which is actually to the advantage of the F1, but the Valentine manages to penetrate. Oh, but the F1 penetrates as well. Valentine has to back off. We do have an American Sherman now arriving, an A3, unique to mechanized. It's an overall just a better Sherman. Has a better hull, the same hull that the EC8 is made on, but it's just using the basic Sherman turret and gun. But it has more armor, more maneuverability, and is accurate on the move. Which I don't think the F1 could not fight that. The Wehrmacht has not been equipped with Panzerfaust yet. They have nothing to do with this thing. But the Sherman does not know that. It's been called in here by the Wehrmacht Lieutenant. Southern flank remains in hand of the Germans. We have a stock G moving up to help hold the line. A2 sending around here for the southern flank of the United States. Try and push up. Try and clear out the German fortified positions. A3 is now assaulting. Looks like the Americans are going to swing southwards here. Is the Wehrmacht prepared to hold against all this? They're trying to pull in the headset quickly. The packet was being rolled up. This is a lot of American infantry. And also American officers leading the way. I suppose one being loaded. Oh, hits near the pack, clearing most of it out. Panzer IV moving up to try and stop the Sherman. Pack's crew has been cleared out. Valentine gets hit by a Panzerfaust, got too close. America's also pushing down here while this is going on. Officers being diligent and trying to apply as much pressure as possible. They need to clear the Wehrmacht out of this position. It has got a good central position, that building. Sherman's advancing. One has lost the turret traverse. There we go, it's fixed. Somehow. Americans have secured much of the road here. Some white phosphorus smoke went in by looks of it. Stock remains down here. Looks like it's camouflaged. Headsets have been called. This is going to be a flam headset, unique to Sturm. It's a headset where essentially the main gun has been replaced with a giant flamethrower. Artillery is going in. The Americans are preparing to gather up on the northern flank. They have yet to secure this fuel point again. The Germans remain dug in with Panzerschrecks and an MG. Panzer advances. And have a duel with a Panzer, with a Sherman. Oh, Sherman got a good shot there. Oh, he takes out the Panzer IV! Very good for the Sherman A3! I love me a good Sherman. German tries to push down here, but it's gotten immobilized. It's going to make it an easy target for the Germans to deal with. You also have a Cromwell 95. This is a Cromwell with a howitzer on it, I think. I think this is unique to airborne, but I'm not sure. It's an infantry support Cromwell, so to speak. As I said, it fires howitzer. Very unique little weapon. And now they've cleared out the pack. Now they can focus on the HQ building. So we set up here. Oh, good shot. One more shot should take out the structure. Hopefully this Batman wants to stay around there for much longer. Oh, building is survived the shot. But not much longer. More force needs to be rushed forwards. Moving to clear out the pack again, very good. It's good to see here that Rachel has priorities. Back lift is preparing to push up now. So it's going in there. The Germans have to abandon the structure. They cannot hold that position. Indeed, the building's on fire. It's going to collapse. The Mammoth has lost their strong point. A double flam hits have been prepared to try and bind us time. Will the flam hits stop all this? He will be able to stun the tank if they can get close to it. Infantry guns being rolled back quickly. Suddenly the Germans are losing a lot of ground. That's what these American re-echelon are trying to do. Let's get closer to throw a grenade. Yeah, pineapple going in. Hit the pack though, not the MG. And I'm just gonna try and clear them out. British paratroops coming down to support. Another great bands to go in. And some artillery going in as well. They're just gonna hold that structure much longer. That might have been a fake barrage, actually. Flamheads are being relocated southwards. But the Allied armored forces are starting to gear up. He also has 17-pounder rolled up by the British. There's paratroops doing their best in this firefight. Getting some good shots in. More artillery has been called. This might actually be real artillery, though. This is real artillery. And clears out one Valonian squad. Valonians managed to flank around, though. They've been spotted. Trying to focus about Lardno. Flamheads is on the move. But the Sherman the Cromwell 95 has moved out. Good shot there, almost destroyed the Flamheads. Sucker's Fuß rockets now hitting the center. So Germans have brought up their own rocket-based artillery. The A3 Shermans are relocating southwards. They want to try and overrun this position, I imagine. Stood GV to hold down the street. And Mammoth has to set up a second line now. Basically forced to. They have to loosen this part of the structure. But not much is happening in the northern flank anymore. Kinda quieted down.
Yeah. On your feet, ladies. Waiting orders. Leak. Hit the compartment.
Looks like the British are just laying down some traps of their own while they have the chance. They want preparing in case they get pushed back. Flamheads are forming up to repair. More Stooks are arriving. You also have some Panzergrenadiers of the Sturm coming in, the 2nd Division Panzergrenadiers. Unique to Sturm. We rarely get to see them. It's nice to see them. Very as good assault-oriented Panzergrenadiers. Panzer IV now arriving. Let's see, everything is kind of quieted down a bit. Smoke rounds going in to try and prepare the advance for the Americans. Some tank hunts are coming up. They want to try and hunt down a stock that's not there. You know, the lieutenant is calling in some artillery. Balladong in the way. It's not hitting anything. Stock's having a firefight now here. 70 pound has been pulled up. Truck is also driving to the front line quickly to allow repairs for the Germans. And he is trying to get close here. But too much for them. Rommel 95 is doing a pretty damn good job with its howitzer gun. Officer's been upgraded on top to get some better sights. This is going. The Germans are pushing northwards with their Sturmgrenadiers. Want some smoke to cover their approach, but there's not really much here to stop them anyway. But they thought there were the enemies behind the structure. It's smart. But nope, there's nothing there to stop them. Each Sherman has been recovered here by the Americans. We also have another Sherman in the 6 now arriving. This Cromwell 95 is actually doing a lot of work. Apparently having a good mobile howitzer that's in an armored chassis is a really good work. Really good thing. Especially in an urban environment. All mines being laid by the British. I think the Germans spotted that. Man, this Cromwell 95 is getting some good shots in. I need to try and use this if I ever play the British. Smoke gun being popped up by the Panzer IV to cover its retreat. Stu G is trying to get up here for a shot. Germans are trying to push through the suburbs here. Germans have not laid any mines, I think. Nope, they are not prepared for this. They're not laid any mines to prevent a Sherman push. They could get overrun if they act very aggressively. Looks like a Panzer or something got destroyed here. No, that was the Flamheads. Both Flamheads got cleared out here by a captured pack. Another Flamheads are being prepared behind us. And the Americans are pushing up through the suburbs now. Germans are getting up for the Balladong here. Oh, that's not going to be good for the 28th. And it's behind that building. So they're calling on the northern flank here. Americans are pushed up to try and prevent the Germans from assaulting again. But Germans have geared in with the trenches and everything. Even got a Hausturmführer. Good grenade there. Splitting grenades are doing a lot of work. Germans are getting up to push. I don't think the stock can fight all this. Stormtroopers are trying to get their Panzer passed off. They succeed. Another 4 days curse has been established here by the Wehrmacht. Well, can they hold that position? There's all these Shermans nearby. There's even an EC8 now to supplement. Cromwell 95 gets cleared out. Not a good thing there for the British Commonwealth. That's why he's doing his best to hold down this road. And the Americans are securing the suburbs down here. Lieutenant is trying to call in a new artillery strike. It's gonna be Willie Pete, White Phosphorus. They have to pull out. Very bad retreat path right there.
They lost an infantry unit. They got wiped out.
More Shermans are arriving though. Lots of Shermans. I don't think the Germans can fight all this with a P round being loaded. Stormtroopers doing their best to try and hold. They're going to be on a lot of fire. They have to pull back for their forward HQ again. Some more white buses are landing around them. Sherman is pretty close here. They could rush it with a Panzerknacker, and looks like they might. Oh, they would try and go for it, but the Sherman's just moving ahead. Stormtroopers do have Panzerfaust though. So being popped though. They do have a Pack 43 up here to hold down the road. Flamet's being used to clear out the suburbs again. So the Shermans are preparing to relocate. The northern flank, it looks like the Waffen-SS is launching a new offensive. Trying to drive the Americans out of this part of the city. E-drum being loaded, which is not the best against infantry, but it does destroy the machine gun in this case. Never mind, I'll eat my own words. A3 and EC8 are moving northwards quick. Should be able to stop this German push unless they get too close. So those flying grenades are doing a good job here for the Waffen-SS Sturmgrenadier. So the Sturmgrenadiers keep advancing. But this is going to be a lot of Sherman soon. A whole lot of Sherman. Which I just don't think that the Waffen-SS is geared for at the moment. That's not at range. And not with all this American infantry to support it. Panzerjägers are trying to get over in better positions. But the Shermans are driving through. Panzerschrecks are nearby. They're being suppressed, they've been spotted. There's a lot of American infantry to cover the tanks. They need to get through this Panzer 4J though, and the pack is sitting up quick. That is a lot of American vehicles and units. Will this be able to just overrun the northern German position? Artillery is trying to be called in here. It's going to be Nebelwerfers. It's probably not been Sugas. It's probably just been a Nebelwerfer that I've been relying on. Incendiary mortar rounds also going in. But the Germans just pushing forward. The Germans do not care. I guess the Germans are deciding they might have overextended a little bit at this point. Panzerjägers are moving up quick. But the infantry is now arriving. Just pull back for repairs. We do have a priest now, not a priest, a sexton here in the center now for the British. A mobile howitzer. Aiming around the 40 HQ here, I think. Yep. But yeah, burst rounds. And the Americans at the southern flank are still able to secure the outskirts yet. The British paratroopers are trying to support on the main road. Looks like the Tiger tank has arrived though for the Waffen-SS. Will they be able to help them against all the Shermans? Possibly. Captain has to pull back. Now that is a lot of German infantry right there. High quality German infantry too, in form of Sturmgrenadiers. Germans just all bunched up there, which makes them an easy target for Nebelwerfer or some kind of heavy German artillery. But the Germans don't have any heavy artillery at the moment.
Anti-tank gun has taken the field.
The Tiger tank is moving up quick, more packs are being well positioned. So the Germans realize they need more AT equipment set up everywhere to cover every angle. They need to continuously bully these Germans or just to harry them. One Sherman gets taken out. The pack is now under a lot of fire. Gets another good shot off though. Panzerjägers down the flank. Smoke has been popped though. Rockets hit fire but don't hit anything. Right in the flank though, but the Sturmgrenadiers can stop that. Survive and don't want that fight. As you can see, quickly getting mowed down. Just pull back for repairs. The Tiger tank is now going to be arriving. On the southern flank, they're still fighting along the outskirts here. Ballonians are sitting up in all the corners they can with their MP-34s. And moving up here to throw another grenade. There's some stormtroopers moving to try and be a diversion. And the balloons are not... Oh, they don't have the munitions for it. Oh, it's recharging anyway. That's a pineapple on that boat. No. It almost kills them. Americans with grease guns now moving up. About let them toss in the American position. They have to pull back. Those Gebaldlandungen are really good. There's more ambush positions set up here by the Germans. So there's another airdrop going in for the British. Not sure what though. Oh, some supply drops here on the fuel point. Tiger tank is present, which will make the Shermans reconsider pushing directly. At least I imagine it will. Firefly now moving about here. As Sherman from the British Commonwealth with a 17-pounder. The Americans are moving all the infantry. They even have a major on the field, although without his vehicle. So they want to push out the Germans there. Tiger tank moves up here, can get some good flanking shots. Takes some 1 EC8. All it takes is one shot from the 88 to take out the Shermans. So the Shermans are now endangered. Or at the very least in danger. Now this Tiger tank is going to be a big problem. Meanwhile, the Shermans are going to push up here down the main road. The Daimler is doing their best alongside the Mthis to hold them at bay. The Stormtroopers are very high quality infantry. And since the few updates a while ago, you can now have more of them on the field at once. They're not a single in the field at a time unit. So they can actually be, you can actually get a fair few of them. And they're really damn good at what they do. It's a really damn good squad. Very expensive though. Soon give us MD-42s being upgraded on them. Sexton's gonna just continuously opening fire. Trying to pressure the German lines. With airburst rounds. Tiger tank took a shot from Sunny, but it's playing out more of the Shermans. There's also a lot of packs parked back there. That might be overdoing it in one spot, makes them a little bit vulnerable. We'll probably wise to split them up. Back is assaulting down here again. Balloons are quickly getting back into their hiding positions. You know, there's one squad hiding back there. Naval's being tossed. Stormtroopers also present here. Gebaldlandungen being tossed. Another Gebaldlandungen being tossed. Those Gebaldlandungen are really good in this kind of close quarters engagement. Richland sees where all the German positions are. It helps us give them an idea where they want to move. The points are falling into American hands bit by bit. More sections are being pulled in by the British. The Stormtroopers are also just taking out more of the re-echelon. And those are riflemen on re-echelon. You get a pineapple off, which does a good bit of damage. But not enough. And another Gebaldlandungen there. The Shermans have to pull back without any infantry support. And we're pushing there on their own. Well, the packs. They're still moving around in the group by the looks of it. We have a second Tiger tank now here for the first Panzer. It's going to be very difficult for the Germans to deal with. Well, not the Germans, the Americans to deal with. Firefly's just waiting here now to get the right shot. So the Saxons are going to head southwards to support. Right, some British artillery support here to the Americans. Well, a little bit beleaguered, to be honest. Can't really secure this suburb area that way easily. Americans going for the point up here. The Germans going to try and prevent that. We have a Calliope onto the field soon. Sherman with a rocket battery on the top of it. We need to mechanize, I think. There it is. We rarely get to see the Calliope nowadays. I'm glad to see it's getting some action. I wonder if it'll be able to stop the Germans here. Sure, Sherman might be in trouble. Tiger tankers might go in for a kill, but needs to be cautious. It does not want to overextend. Oh, Tiger moves up down here and destroys the Firefly. Ooh, Bazooka's hit the Tiger and it has to pull back. Don't want to risk a Tiger. Oh, mobility lost! Good shot from that EC8. That might be an immobilized. Yeah, that's an immobilized Tiger. And the Germans need to quickly repair that. Heads at the field, Panzer Portier down here as well. Hudson will just continue to be a threat to all the American infantry. The Flammets has just been used as like suicidal assault weapons. So far looks like it. Certainly got the work done for a bit. He's waiting for some orders, I imagine. These hits are pushing up here. They know where this Tiger is. There's also an Achilles, not an Achilles. What's this called? The Jackson? This is a Jackson. 90mm American tank destroyer. Now I'm sure that's going to slow down the Tiger even more. Just need to keep it stuck there. Oh, another EC got lost though. Calliope is yet to fire. Command tank is pressed no, that can take it out. Let's see if the Calliope is doing that close to the front line. Oh, and especially not in pack range. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, not sure what the Calliope was doing. I had that focus elsewhere. Some Grenadiers are pushing out for another assault. It's been quite aggressive today. Southern flank just remains in German hands, however. Artillery howitzer has been set up here by the Sturm Tactics. 10.5cm Feldhaubitze. Basic howitzer of the German army. The Second World War, I think. I'm still docking here, they're trying to keep that Tiger operational. Americans are calling in artillery. Oh, they might have gotten cancelled though. But it might be sufficient enough to force the Pioneers off. Captain's going to try and call in some artillery strike of his own. Smoke popped there by the Tiger. Americans are suffering heavy losses trying to do this. Sturmgren is just going to wait for that artillery barrage to end and then they can advance. The Captain did not really do that much. It does allow the Americans to have the point for a little bit, but it won't last too long, I think. As here comes the Sturmgrenadiers. Here's some quick getting repairs again. Oh, another good shot there! That's gonna buy the Americans a little bit more time. Ooh, two good shots for the EC8. EC8 is doing a pretty good job here. But EC8 has to pull back at this point. And the airburst now landing around. Looks like the other Tiger took a bit of a pounding too. Probably from the Jackson, to be honest. Well, the British paratroopers also present. We also have a British captain on the field. Looks like His Majesty's finest. And I've been calling to try and oversee the front line here to see if they can solve this issue. Just pulling back for repairs. Germans are resecuring the point. Packs are just firing blindly into the smoke. Tiger's almost operational again. The other Tiger's being repaired by the base repair team, which is a little bit faster. Americans doing another infantry assault. Risky maneuver. They want to try and keep the Tiger off, but they realize they just can't. Good shot from the Jackson though. Holy shit. If they can just keep sight on it, the Jackson can take it out. Fails to penetrate again. The Jackson does outrange the Tiger. He just needs sights. They have a recon team nearby. If you take out the gun at that bunker, that's gonna be really good. Panzer trading an ambush there. Remember, they're doing their best to just provide support here for the Mthis. Several more houses have been set up here by the storm tactics to try and suppress the Sextons, I imagine. Or just shell the American positions. And there goes the Tiger finally. Yeah, good job from the Jacksons there. Another Tiger tank arriving though. The American infantry is still having issues pushing up against all these storm grenadiers. It's just lay down a lot of fire. Rifle grenades are being used by the Americans though, but that's not doing too much. Americans suffering very heavy infantry losses here. While the Sherman gets taken out. The Jacksons should probably be ordered to prioritize tanks so they don't reveal themselves unnecessarily. You know there's another Tiger nearby. Jackson's going for the hunt. Need to be cautious though with the packs nearby. Need to pull back quick. They do keep a beacon team nearby. Oh, that Tiger could be in trouble suddenly. Yeah, another good shot. They need to keep pulling back though. They are vulnerable. They are not that armored. Slow pop by the Tiger, and the Storm Gun is advancing. But the Jackson takes it out. Just shooting blindly into the smoke. That is the power of the Jackson. Why phosphorus then the packs from the EC8. Oh, that's doing a lot of damage.
One of our fighting positions is sustaining fire.
Good job on that EC8.
Support is here. Sherman ready.
One pack remains though. It is on a machine gun fire, however. They need to quickly focus on that pack. Bounce thanks to the EC8's armor. And well, we have a Panzer IV trying to stop the Americans from digging in, but double bazooka's presence takes out the gun. Looks like the Vallonians gonna try and assault. But the Americans just lacking in reinforcements. Vallonians are getting around the corners. The Vallonians are being tossed. The American sides just pull back. They don't want to take that fight. Well, the Calliope is ready to move again. The Storm Gun is in full retreat. So the British control the center here. The Wehrmacht has lost another Fort HQ, but the Wehrmacht remains firm in digging in and supporting their allies. That's providing support units everywhere. We have another Tiger tank arriving. Lots of Tigers arriving. And while the Sextons are having a firefight with the German howitzers. Hard to say who can win that. So far it looks like the Sextons might be because the air burst allows them to be a little bit more effective if they can hit. And well, British units are suffering still under the artillery barrage. Sounds like some naval weapons being called in. Lots of rockets landing around the front line. It's the Calliope. Back here has not been able to fire yet. But the American officers are just eating the charge. They're not actually having any infantry squads to support them. It's just the officers themselves. I am not sure what they're shooting at. Well, I'm not sure what they're shooting at the rig of that Tiger. He mistakenly hit some auto attack fire and target the Tiger. That can happen. Oh, the Tiger tank has arrived though. Ooh, easy misses. Ooh, Titan hits, but does not penetrate. Now the Americans need to get some more support up there again. Also, the Jackson is nearby to be able to move and support, however. Well, the Americans still pushing down here, are trying to. The Lone is still doing a good job just holding the ground. Another Gabaldalad now. The Gamalong is really good at flushing enemy troops out of cover, makes it easy to flame P-34s.
We lost an infantry unit. They got wiped out.
The Americans are now present here with some 28th. But the Panzer IV J is still ready for action. Bazooka's setting up. Miss. Not good. 28th are trying to push up here. Inside the structure. But the instant range range. No, that's not going to be an instant. That's going to be a Commander no. More Americans are arriving. No, that's a lot of grease guns. I think that might be too much for the Valonians this time. They get pushed back this time. Panzergers are moving about to prepare to throw grenades. Americans are gearing up with more EC8s. This fight is turning somewhat into a longer stalemate. The Americans are finally able to move up and secure some of the suburbs again. Took quite a bit of effort though. So the storm tactics did suffer a lot of losses for it. American riflemen are being mustered. The Allies can survive these losses more than the Germans can generally. Double Jackson is present here to try and deal with the Tigers. Calliope opening fire. Oh, good shot down the packs. Calliope can be pretty damn good if it hits something. The ruins do help cover a bit. Jackson took a long-range shot there. The Shermans are now ready to advance. They need to try and get rid of this Tiger. But the Tiger needs to be cautious with his movements because the Jacksons. Now the easy hits are getting quite close. Ooh, we might see a naval weapon strike going in here. There'll be some heavy naval weapons too from the Halman. Half some fear rather actually. Yeah, that's gonna cover this area. But the Shermans do pull back. Light tank reveals itself again. Here comes the rockets. Jackson's moving up quickly, but the Tiger tank moves back. He realizes that it's an easy target. Although Jackson's still to target infantry, which I don't think it's a good idea. At least one of them is. Panzergers are pushing up far. One gets taken out, other one gets hit but survives. That's why you need infantry support to cover them. Panzer first on one ECA. Panzer first on another, ammo cooked. And one more sections remain around to just suppress the German front line. Stormtroopers doing their best to try and find the center. We also have some Jägers on the field. Not a unique squad available to Wehrmacht Infanterie. Good rough terrain infantry actually. Not sure how good they are in urban environment, but they're pretty accurate, so who knows, they might be doing a good job here. The fighting for the suburbs continuing down here. The Americans pushing up through the ruined buildings. Got a good bazooka shot there. But they get cleared out. Fragmentation rounds from the or grenades from the Panzer IV clears out the building and just turns it to rubble. And now the horrible retreat path here again. Looks like they actually managed to get through that way. You know, the Americans able to dig in a little bit further. It's just horrible fighting down here. Terrible, terrible fighting. Goes to the German howitzers and swap targets to fight up here. We can just see a wreck of tanks. So many Sherman wrecks. And the Mthis is getting off another push. The Wehrmacht is trying to push it with their elite infantry. Also, they're using captured British machine guns to squad. They've actually cleared out a lot of the American positions thanks to the artillery support. Airbus is landing near them though. We're pulling in some rifle sections now to help supplement. Another flam hits down here, try to assault, but cleared out by an anti-tank weapon. It's honestly pretty smart from the Germans for using flam hits in this kind of environment. It's a very good urban combat vehicle because of the flamethrower. You see it's on the move. So the Mthis is finally pushing again up here. Build up the courage with that Tiger and that Storm Grenadiers. The Wehrmacht is also trying to advance. They're getting mowed down by the airborne troopers. That's going to be double Vic Escape. They can get off to that machine gun. No, that's Brain Gun, actually. I just thought it would be a second Vic Escape. If it was, that would be a lot of firepower in a single squad. Also, this squad is fully upgraded anyway. Oh, Jaegers get mowed down. Yeah, that's the lost Jaeger squad. And the Allies know they need to take out this Tiger. The Saxons just keep being an issue. Just chilling every now and then. That's for the end of southern flank here. The American infantry just pushing up through the suburbs. The mines being laid too. These are American mines actually. I would have thought the Germans would be laying mines more, but I guess not. Destruction's about to collapse. Possibly anyway. The other side knows what the other is. They can guess where each other is, I imagine, soon. Building finally collapses. Most of this area is just being complete ruins. Most of this city is just complete ruins. The Babylonian squad moving about. They want to try and get a grenade on that position. You know the Americans are hiding there, I imagine. But they're just waiting. Trying to be cautious about this, I guess. Okay, in the center, the British airborne are trying to assault. The Wehrmacht has a forward defense line here. But for how long will that hold, I wonder?
We have a forward structure under attack. Prepare to execute.
And the Mthis panzer is still holding on. More shipments have been requisitioned and prepared. More packs are ready here just in case. Just a lot of equipment scattered around. No firefight happening down here yet. Folks are just waiting. I'm just trying to be as quiet as possible because they're literally within listening range to each other.
Make safe and prepare to move.
They very likely know each other is there. Ironside just, wants to make the first move.
Firefly ready to run some.
Jackson on the move. The Americans pushing northwards with the Shermans and everything. Tiger tank has to quickly pull back. Rocket strike coming in here from the officer. Oh, it's gonna be right on the American officer. They pull back. Oh, but too late. Now the Germans are preparing to assault. Panzer pushing out and forwards. Rockets are prepared. There's up one EC8 there. Rockets went straight for and killing the crew. Jackson's in big trouble. Oh. Somehow it's still surviving. Oh, get hit, but it survives. But it has no gunner now, so the Tiger tank could start moving up. The Americans are doing a big assault down here. They're trying to encircle the area. American infantry is just being equipped with grease guns to give them automatic weapons. So Germans have to pull back from the suburb soon. White Fossils is landing around the German positions. But the Wehrmacht is nearby to support. They can cover the road here with the elite infantry. That's a lot of elite infantry at that. Supporting the command panzer. It has engine issues. Jackson's pressing, but Jackson has no infantry support. The stormtroopers are just advancing. But airborne are nearby now. On the flank. Quickly moving to suppress the stormtroopers who have no cover. Both sides retreat. Command tank is pulled up. Not looking good here for the Germans on this flank. But the Americans are still having no luck on their side as well. Double Tiger tank is pressing again. But the Valonians are still just fighting diligently down here, ensuring the Americans cannot have this suburb on this flank. But more American infantry is being requisitioned and prepared. I mean, equipped with grease guns, they're certainly going to have a little bit more firepower to work with in these close quarters. There's only 5 sexton now in the fields. I guess the sextons have been pretty useful. Tiger tank and Sturmgrenadiers on the move. Just moving forward bit by bit. He said it could be in trouble here. High speed run being loaded here. Probably wants to take out the officers. Let's not take this shot because they're behind cover. You see it's advancing. They're trying to get some shots in. They will down here. Jackson's going to try and get a flank in the Panzer 48. A small American infantry pours in. Oh, straight through the Panzer 48 there. Now the American infantry is pulling through the streets. But the stormtroopers are nearby and another Flamehead pulls up. Stormtroopers making their way for it. The Americans just retreating in until they see it. Oh, and that retreat path is horrible. Oh, God. Yeah, that retreat path is really bad. Oh. Should probably just have fallen back and they could have used the Jackson. Oh, Jackson does take out the Flameheads though. Highlands now starting to slowly advance again, keeping some infantry nearby. That's exactly how you should use them. You always want to have infantry near your tanks. You probably get some Panzer Grenadiers to support them actually, but Sturmgrenadiers will do just fine. You just don't get the same bonus for fighting near it like a Panzer Grenadier does. Another Calliope. Oh, 2 Calliopes on the field now. Calliopes are trying to clear out the infantry. Yeah, the Tigers have to pull back from this, I think. The American officers on the move. Lieutenant has been equipped with has found a bazooka on the field apparently. Misses. Major also has a bazooka. Fails to penetrate. One bazooka does penetrate though. You see it's on the hunt now. Needs to be cautious that the other Tiger can move in. I feel like the American mechanized army needs some more infantry support though. They should probably invest in some mechanized troopers or something. Another Cromwell 95 is being prepared. More Shermans now being requisitioned for the American Tank Destroyer Battalion. Company. Yeah, they need infantry support on the northern flank. Having some mechanized troopers can really help them hold on the front line as they assault with their tanks. Just in my opinion. Now the Wehrmacht just remains sticking in, having some elite infantry they move about. It's also the Major now without his command tank, keeping an eye on everything. And the Hauptmann just staying nearby. As the battle is slowly turning into a full-on stalemate, but oh, good shot on the Jacksons! Almost. Oh, they're gonna go in for the kill. They can keep sight on that Tiger. Oh, smoke popped! And that keeps that Tiger safe. Now the Panzer's gonna pop through the smoke. The Jacksons have to quickly pull back, but the Jacksons are pretty fast. And now here's where the lack of infantry is gonna hurt the Americans. They have nothing that can really stop them. They only have these recon teams. Recon teams are not really the best at dealing with infantry. They're certainly doing a decent job though, actually. Yep, they have to clear them out. Jackson is still recoverable as well. Ironside. Oh, that's those two pioneers actually moving out, pushing up down here. The fighting for the suburbs continue. Now the Flam hits us in reserve. Not a good infantry maneuvering down here. Big grenade there. And the balloon is actually pretty accurate at MP34s. It's actually pretty accurate MP34 at range, or submachine gun at range. So do not underestimate it. You see it's on the move. They want to try to. Oh, this Tiger's lost its cannon. Oh, but he decides to not push further. Oh. Probably afraid of the other Tiger, wherever it is. Here comes some Calliope rockets. Oh, it hit! But it's still alive. Oh, the Calliope rocket hits close and Shrapnel destroys it. Oh, now the Mthis is in big trouble. Oh, the Tiger tank also gets destroyed. Now, if just the Americans actually had some infantry to push with up here. If only. But all the infantry is located in the center or down here. The mechanized commander just has officers. They need some actual dedicated infantry units. Then he could assault this position and try and hold the ground. Surprisingly, good job on this recon team, but they've been grenaded. But he actually survived, one of them anyway. I think the Allies got this handled, though. That was a huge loss for the Panzer Division, and I do not think they can make a comeback. They lost all their Sturm Pioneers, or Sturm Grenadiers. That is a very costly thing to lose. Can they ever make a comeback from that, I wonder? You know, the Wehrmacht still holding off the British Airborne. But just regular British Army, which is now starting to arrive with their rifle sections. And when I'm trying to move through the ruins here, they're under a lot of pressure as they advance. And looks like the Germans surrender at this point. In a good long fight. Very drastic. I hope you'll enjoy the fight in these ruins, especially down here in this environment. This was pretty intense to watch. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye!